And welcome back, I guess, grilling fans. And we are going to be doing some cube steaks. Now, I have no clue what type of meat cube steaks are. I'm going to guess they're probably from a cow, but I never know for being brightest here in rural Oklahoma. So we're going to start the grill. And I'm going to take it down because I want them to smoke a little bit. Because you do get some good smoke flavor on these. And since it's not going to be that long, cube steaks aren't that big of a cut, not going to need a whole lot of pellets. I expect these to be done by 4:30, and it's about, what, 3:20 Oklahoma time. So, let me go ahead and put my lid back on my bucket, knock a bug off my foot. Okay, and I did some research, and as you can see, I put the wood off the ground for the mulberry tree because apparently leaving it on the ground just sitting for too long will cause it to get moldy. And plus, I got some more good news. I found some free pecan wood. I go get it tomorrow. I'm hoping everything works out though. Just gonna go pick up a couple logs, put it in the back of the vehicle. I don't need a whole lot. That smoker ain't that big. Probably put just a couple logs in the back of that. But yeah. So I'm excited. Finally found some pecan wood. Been looking for that stuff. Because let me tell you, you're here in this part of Oklahoma, you either own the tree and you cut it down yourself, or if you're lucky, you'll find a firewood dealer who will sell you a rack of wood for $150 plus delivery, depending on how far away you are from them. So yeah, so being poor, broke, or whatever the correct term would be, means, yeah, we're pretty much dealing what we have to deal with. That's why I'm glad I found that mulberry. It's sitting out. It has to sit for about 6 months to fully season. But once it fully seasons, then it can be used. I'm going to buy a hatchet, I think. Or at least a hatchet maybe next month when I get paid again. And I'm going to kind of split them. Because I think this month I'm going to buy the sealant. Some Lava Lock sealant for this. Because I already got the caulking gun or whatever the hell they're called. And I'm going to buy a thermopro thermometer that can read the actual grate level temperature instead of relying on this. That's perfect for grilling or using the upper one, but not so much for the lower one. Lower grate. Because that thing's probably about 75 degrees off what's on the lower. Let's see. Great, and we're getting some smoke. And it's always good to let your grill sit a few minutes, like let it come up the temperature on the inside before you put your meat on. God, I wish you guys could smell. Like, I used to hate like grilling and that stuff until I started like the smoke and that stuff. But let me tell you, wood fires, they smell good burning. They smell real good. So, and as many people might wonder, I don't script these videos. This is just mainly just me rambling off the top of my head like a lunatic. People are probably wondering what the hell is this crazy guy doing. But still, people like friends, that stuff, and apparently some people on YouTube that I just randomly got some dry work, always curious about what I do. So, okay, got the jet turbine going, as I call it. Let's see. Yep, got fire. Okay, I'm going to close this and let this come to temperature. So, yeah. I'm probably going to let it smoke maybe about 30 minutes. They're not thick cut steaks. Cube steaks aren't very thick. Maybe 1.5 inches thick or something, if that. You just let them smoke for about maybe 30 minutes to an hour, 30 to 45 minutes, and then I'm going to crank the heat up to probably about 350 and do some grilling and get nice shear marks. So yeah, I will be back shortly when it's time to put the steaks on. See you then. Yeah, I'm back again shortly after I just cut. This is the seasoning I'm going to be using. Love this stuff. And this is what cube steaks are. They're not very thick. Like I said, maybe an inch. But yeah. And the grill should be coming to temperature in about a couple more minutes. So I just thought people might be curious of what the hell cube steak was. And what seasoning I plan on using. So yeah, see you again in a few minutes. Hey, we are back. Steaks are out here. 230, we're a little high, so I'm gonna increase that a little bit. The P setting to P5. Sorry about that, people came driving by. So, okay, we're gonna put these up here on the top rack. Best part for smoking. Just put them on like so. And like I said, now, since these are thinner cuts of steak, I'm going to keep an eye on them more than what normally I would. Normally, you wouldn't really open this for at least an hour or so. But since, like, again, they're thin cuts of steak. So, I'm more concerned about them maybe cooking before then. Because I kind of would like to get them seared. So, that's the plan anyway. So let them smoke for a while and then sear them with the sear thing. Because we like seared steaks and they're good. Highly recommend. So pretty much that's all we're going to be doing for about maybe 30 minutes, is occasionally coming out here and checking on this. Since it's a little warm here in Oklahoma. It's like 90 degrees right now. And since then, this thing might run a little hot because of that. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting watching this. And there's some smoke. So that means we're working. So, yeah, see you guys again. Alrighty, we are back. It has been roughly 30 minutes. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Honestly, might crank the heat up. I think we should go ahead and start cranking the heat up. Okay. Go get a temperature probe real quick. Always have a trusty thermal probe with you. See if I can get this open one-handed. So about 130-ish, at least this one. They're about 130-ish. So yeah, I think I'm gonna crank the heat up a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab the tongs. Like so. I'm just gonna move them down to the bottom rack. More smoke. I'm going to crank the heat up to probably about 275. Like so. Close this. And this will slowly start to rise in temperature. And that will get those done. And then once they're just maybe around like 160-ish, then we'll crank the heat up a lot to like 350. And then open the fryer, maybe even 400, and we'll open this to grate up and we'll sear them. But yeah, so far I say they look pretty good. It shows that you don't need to go spend hundreds of dollars on a piece of cut of meat and get decent results. It's more about the person who's cooking than it's about the cut of the meat. Don't get me wrong, a good cut of the meat is good. It is helpful. It's just that sometimes you don't have to go spend $50 on a single cut of meat. So, yeah. I'll be back when we got another update. See you then. Checking. Been a few minutes. Getting some nice color. Yeah, we're about 160. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to crank this heat up to about roughly to 400. And that is going to rise in temperature. It might take it a few minutes. And then we're going to open the sear plate. And we're going to do some searing. And then I believe that I'm going to let these steaks rest a little bit. About maybe 15-20 minutes while the potatoes are baking. So, yeah, this isn't a long cook. Won't be an incredibly long video like last video was. Hope everybody liked that. It's kind of nice doing longer videos. Learning the editing software a little bit more. So yeah, we're rising in temperature, and I'll cut back where we're at temperature. Okay, we are back. We are at 400. Gonna open this up. Try not to burn myself. Then we're gonna open this. Release a little hell on Earth. That's what it looks like, literally the fires of hell. Yeah, what I love about these pit boss, you can actually do stuff like this. That's something not a lot of pellet grills do. But look at that sear. Haha, I love this. Let it get nice and seared, and I will move them right here, do the other two, turn the pellet grill off. Like so. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, let's do this one. Sorry if I'm trying to get any hot steam in my eyes. Oh yeah, if that ever happens, that's just a little flare up. Just like on any grill, it's no real big difference. It's just, if it ever gets like that, just close your thing and turn the grill off if it gets too horribly out of control. But yeah. One good thing about this Pit Boss, I think some grills are starting to do it now, just not a whole lot. Let me tell you, these sticks will be done when this is done, because these are going to sit for about maybe 30 minutes. So yeah, always make sure your steaks are nice and good, and this is pretty much the final result. Nice, beautiful, seared cube steak. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Until next time, see you later.